Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. On the DOT chart, we've seen yesterday a reaction to that 61.8 extension level. You might know that the 61.8 retracement or extension level, any Fibonacci, well, the Fibonacci ratio itself, the golden ratio, is one of the key levels where prices can find support. And we've seen here a reaction to this area. It's not only the 61.8 extension at 550, it's also here at 566, the 61.8 retracement. So the market, obviously in this wave 2 correction that we've been talking about now for a while, has found some support, even if it is maybe only temporary. So what we now need to be watching for is a little bit more upside momentum, which could lead to a breakout above one of these trend lines that I actually have on the chart there. We are currently still in a support region, as highlighted there in yellow. The support area is defined between 460 and 750. This is the wider or the larger support area for this overall wave 2 correction, which possibly started in March. At least that's the assumption. As long as we're holding $4.60, we can maintain an overall potentially bullish perspective on the DOT chart. And the interpretation that a third wave rally could start from here is definitely plausible. Let's go to the daily chart. That would be here a third wave rally after we had a wave 1, which topped in March. A wave 2, which, well, might have bottomed. However, that's not expected at this stage, or it's at least not very clear. So the market would need to do much more to give us some evidence. And but then from here, a third wave rally could start to round about $23 plus. That target area up there, it's a moving target area. It will really depend on where the market eventually, let's say, bottoms in this wave 2. Because at the moment we have no confirmed low in place, all right? So if I go to the 4-hour chart, what would serve as a bottoming signal? So surely we have some kind of a low in place here, but really only a very, very weak reaction from the low. Yesterday's low at 550, very weak reaction. And as you can hopefully see, I go to the 1-hour chart, you see that a bit better. As you can hopefully see, that is only a 3-wave rally that we've seen. ABC, it's a very clear ABC structure. Surely the wave 4 might stretch a bit higher, but as long as it is a corrective structure, which means we have a lot of overlap and we have basically weak momentum, but mainly overlap, and let's say the shorter time frame proportions, they lead to, or the Fibonacci levels, they point towards an ABC structure. Well, as long as that's the case, I cannot really confirm to you that we've bottomed. So I need a first 5-wave move up. Well, we only have 3, so it takes a bit more. And initially, I would like to see a break above the upper boundary line of that wedge pattern. So let me take the green line out because we don't need that one anymore. But I have added here this potential wedge pattern to the chart. I might make that line a bit thicker so you can actually see it. So that is a wedge pattern that's developed, a descending wedge that developed from this swing high that formed on the 12th of June. And I don't necessarily expect this to be finished. I mean, to really nicely fill in this wedge, we need a few more ups and downs. But what essentially does a wedge do? And a wedge pattern forms when the downside momentum reduces, and they often occur towards the end of a downtrend. So if this fills in further, and it could do because the upside reaction was only in 3 waves, so I cannot rule out further lows. Actually, I would expect another low at this stage, unless we can get really a, let's say, substantial and convincing breakout to the upside. But as long as we get further lows, this could fill in nicely while holding in the support area, forming some bullish divergences, and then it could prepare the price for an upside breakout. But there is not really anything at the moment to get too excited about. As soon as we see here a breakout to the upside of the wedge, this is worth watching closer. And then if we can identify a 5-wave move up, I can add the next micro support area to the chart that would follow in the subsequent pullback. And if we then can form another higher low, this would be the stress test for any direct breakout. So, but at the moment, we can only watch this chart and be on high alert that at any point, of course, the market will start to move up. But at the moment, it's not happening. And from a wave count point of view, I mean, yeah, it's done everything it needs to do. Maybe it can always get another low. I mean, you can always find a way to add another low to the wave count. The point is not that it's possible. Of course, it's possible. It's like, do we already have a reversal signal? And that's currently missing. That's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.